What on earth did I just do? One moment you're running like the wind, and then you're suddenly turning around and giving him the finger furiously with both hands. Why? Leaning to wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole! That's true, yes. And it's worrying. Let's not fixate on that. Look at what that stupid bartender, instead, he has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Marky's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him. Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both my hands to flip him off? Why both? Watch out! Oh, please tell me I just got a game over. Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
And actually, it's so worth it. It's not even a habit. I gave no such commands to my body. So worth it.
Admit it. You just missed the quarter light. The darkness on the edge of town.
That was... what the fuck?
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
It's not going very well. I'm doing fine. I think the tiny apes have started screaming, yes. Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face? An old woman appears out of blackness. Yes. It's a joke, sweetie. I don't think you actually saw the kind green ape of the South Safari and Hostella Martinet. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay? I totally just died. You feel something in your chest. A natural pressure. Spreading to your left arm, your jaw. I'm guessing this is bad. Sure, it's just heartburn. Oh god. No. It's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse. I totally just died! Try to let it all go. There's no shame in surrendering now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. I totally just died! Cop suffers final heart attack. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe I just got a game over already! Holy shit! Oh my god, that was perfect. I'm gonna see you in a few minutes when I get done with all those questions again. Okay, so I noticed there was a little purple ball around my head, so before anything else, you should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense, my soul is modest, its normal side. My soul is puny, my soul is cubic content obscure to the hangover. My soul is immense, utterly, and it needs to be heard through a PA system. Other people. This goes well with the theory I'm developing. I'm a super down on my luck superstar person. Yes! Every single time I try that, I'm going for it. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works. What should I sing when it comes to it? You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. When it's out there, it'll come to you. You'll wreak havoc with it, don't worry. Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a cage on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Get the people going. No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. Sing karaoke, yes! Okay, see you in a minute. Alright, so, now that, I got back here after that mess, what's real? Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real. Pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. The IIR, or oh my god, these words. Solari real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume it means you owe him some money. Real to meet sort of street cred? Oh, I understand. I mean, you mean I owe you money. Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real. He points to the red ledger on the counter. What exactly is... You're under arrest! Dude, it's so hard for me not to just be a fucking idiot. You're under arrest. You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything. I don't know why I would say that. I thought I put this man in his place. Holy shit, I did it! Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head. Refusal to leave officer of the peace. You are impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane requests for money. I wonder what Sylvie has to say for that. Are you trying to frighten me now? He turns to the lieutenant. What is this? This is threatening me because you're choosing legal procedures. Because you're impeding my investigation. Fine. Fuck this. I'll do it myself. I'll call your station. What was it? 41? I'll ask them to pay for the room. The drinks in the window you still have to pay for. That's 70. Are we done, officers? Goodbye. Thank you for cooperation. I don't remember you drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks. Goodbye. Thank you for your cooperation. Don't thank me. You still owe me 70. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm letting you back up there. Up there. Points upstairs. That's enough now, sir. Good day. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank in this place, sure, isn't it? Do I even have one? You've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know. Near south maybe? Far away? Up on Marble Hill. Why did you say that? There are just synapses firing. Doesn't mean anything. They must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kisaragi, do you know a place called Marble Hill? No. Thanks for a moment. Isn't that an expression? Not a place? Expression? Saying. Up on Marble Hill. A great high place. Well, it's impossible to climb back to. That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Can I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street? Exact number on a building? I'll own a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop! Entertain the thought, and when you get the time, maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages. What the fuck? Temporary research on it. Might look phony, ungainly and rambling. Research time 4 hours, 20 minutes. A cop and a hobo. Hobo cop. Upsize, can't be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with alert gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again, ever here. You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides? Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. What the fuck? Alright, I have no idea what this is, so I'm gonna... The more I'm playing this game, the more it feels like it has a very low floor, but a very high ceiling. Can I sing karaoke, please? Oh, shit. Hello, miss. Let's talk to you now.
Hello, dear sweetie. I see you met up with your colleague.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though you're taking your measurements. Her tension is scientific. Who's Sweetie?
Why? You are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me.
You are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. This Lenia is wacky enough, enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. Or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know anything. Her eyes follow your movements with some concern. Yes, officer, you look rather dazed, like a stunned fox. Surely things can't be that bad. Hope you're right. Hope it's not too bad. You know where we are, right? The Whirlings and Rags cafeteria? That's all my keys. War zone at the end of the world. We're dead! Haunting each other. We're ghosts. Now, she tilts her head, she looks up at you with a maternal solicitude. We are alive in a hostel called the Whirling and Rags, and the Whirling itself is in the city of Ravachol. Honestly, I don't know what Diddley's got about Ravachol. What kind of place is this? Her gray eyes widen. How would I even begin to tell you? Ravachol is the most beautiful city in the world. Fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Ravachol is a rare jewel. The city used to rule the world. Oh, it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes? We saw it's the spring of 51. That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded. Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders. I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government? Oh no, nothing like that. Revachol is a zone of control and an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines. I don't know. It looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong. Also, there's no government. How come there are cops? Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. Well, we should stop for now, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone. She's scared now. You realize you really are brain damaged. So, how did I do? You didn't do too well, dearie. You really only knew what year it is. You look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places, reality, in a word. It's very odd. A sigh, the lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook. But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what this world needs, and while no doctor, such bouts of amnesias are often temporary. I wouldn't worry too much. What's this revolution you mentioned? A defeat, I'm afraid. People of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This is about 42 years ago. When I'm a cop, whatever it was, hasn't stopped me. What does that do with there not being any cops? It's something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better. Who could tell me more? Something more educating and sweeping matters? Maybe you should ask. She turns to the lieutenant. No. He looks away. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective. Of course, she turns to you. I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Most people are educated. I don't know how you would find a wealthy person in Martinet. Would you like to roll with me? Her eyes light up. Whatever you mean. I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, riding backwards of corpses, catching sequence killers. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song. Want to roll with me? Yes. Probably roll with me by the Fletchers. She also quotes the Fletchers at me. She settles down. Where else says it's my theme song? What if I say killers? Oh my, she sounds impressed. I think you already have a partner, sweetie. Partner who needs you to help him get the corpse down from a tree. Kim, of course. I forgot I had you. I know, but there's also side mysteries. Sequence killers and forays into the paranatural. I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinet. Now, gentlemen, you don't need to squabble. She turns to you. It wouldn't be much help to use anyway, Seedy. Why? 3 heads are better than 1, too. Thank you, but she looks out the window wistfully. Martinet isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place you'd see. I'd slow you down. Sweetie needs money. Does Sweetie get money? Her expression becomes very serious. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with a manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? I'm a dick. Damn! Friday for Security Doc. Really rip into the whole thing. Oh god, I'm going to die in the streets, aren't I? Officer. Wait, what just happened? Get a hold of yourself, please. Sweetie, I'm sorry. I think you need more help than I can give you. You must be joking. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke. It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have enough strong union behind you. You should talk with Everett, the union leader. Interesting idea. Everett sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some corns out of his pocket. Let's change the subject. Alright, I think we're good. I probably did a bunch of bad things there, but oh well. I thought... Hold up. I thought that was the way you wanted us to go, but clearly not. I guess just head out the door? I'm going to be doing so bad in this game, I can already tell. She's gonna be saving off then. Ay, caramba. Heap of snow melts into his wheelbarrow. Hello.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with?
You sound
We
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions
Of
for you.
course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. What am I? I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. She looks around, thinking what else to say. This intersection is called the Roundabout North. He knows where we are. He just wants directions. The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. It's up at the north. Here, Cape Side apartment buildings, some tenements. Not a lot, really. Harbor Gates, some kind of commotion, I think. Don't follow the local politics, she says. South, some shops and a bridge. Canal bridge leads to the coast. Was broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Other side of canal. Just coast. There's a little fishing village down there. And a fish market. That got closed down ages ago. In the west, she looks at the water, squinting. It's just water. No, actually, I think it's called the Martinet Inlet. There's some inlet islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Thank you. Who are you? Who are you? Me? I'm just a gardener. Good to meet you, just a gardener. Not a question, then. I'm pleased to meet you too, officer. Oh god, that was such a dad joke. Of course, I won't hold you back. She must have browed the canary yellow glove. Her gloves... You get a feeling you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all. One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? Sure. Keep them. I have another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Aw, that was nice. Oh, fair enough. I hope it's not like our world, cops. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey now, you. Oh.
Kono's got this!
Boy's throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never goofy, Kuno.
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
God, why is that? That's loud. Loud? Loud. Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. Juicy what now? I mean, drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brows and sends another rock
The
flying.
rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not guarding it!
Oh god, this is the voice. Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no! Kono doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapment shit!
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Gotta ask, who's Kuno? Kuno's pig. Boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using third-person perspective as a shield. Interesting, you refer yourself in a third person to distance yourself from the situation? Kuno. Some kind of gang name? Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. And a bang gang. Kuno bangs for the Madre. Bangs for the Mazda. Bangs for the Revachol. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you. The thing behind the fence starts squealing. Shrill and violent like a fire alarm. Sound gets louder as child starts to wonder. Oh no. Help the boys in. You got the Kuno. Help. I'm not doing anything, see? Oh god. Escalate, Kuno. Stick us out. You're afraid. How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. Maybe a way out. Just appeal to reason. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. What is the 6-ray physical instrument? Shut him down. Oh! Thump. Your blow connects surprisingly well. Leave your knuckles tingling. Disoriented 12-year-old is trying to get his bearings. Okay, everyone calm down. I think we need to have a normal conversation now. Am I right, Kuno? Officer, this is very far from normal police conduct. Lieutenant breaks his silence. Get yourself together. For heaven's sakes. He thinks this has gone too far. Don't make it any worse than it is. Just get back to questioning the kid. Okay, pig. Only wearing his demonic grin. Something happened. Punch made him calmer. Kuno knows to respect that violent shit. You should see Kuno's dad. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about anything, he declares with pride. The creature behind the fence is fallen ominously silent. Only her eyes are alive, jumping from actor to actor. Okay, pig, talk to Kuno. We're back in this shit. Where's his dirt all his pants? The fuck you want? How's crime scene? Kids often play in this yard? Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it? We'll have some questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. Body, what do you know about it? Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't let the pig shit, Kuno. Okay, tell me out here. I only want to know. If I were to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got here, and the usual. The usual being, have you seen anything extraordinary, or have you seen anything suspicious? Do you know how I got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down, so you didn't see anything. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinet. Kuno wasn't even in Revachol. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Oh, okay. Where did you go then? I don't know. Some fucking looks around, trying to come up with something. Mesquite, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp fiction or pulp science fiction novel. That's a fictional name. This thing doesn't exist. Okay, about the dead body. Yeah, Kuno didn't smoke him. That's what you want. Put a snot up his nose. Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list. Do you know who he was? Kuno's fuck gimp. Ay. Picks up a rock. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. I mean, who he was before he died? Who knows what you meant? Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Try shaking his head. That's not a snitch, though. If you know who the dead body is, that's not, like, snitching. It's if you know who the killer was, and, I don't know, whatever. Is anyone suspicious? There's a couple of pigs sniffing in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. I'm not saying that word. But now, whatever that means. Suspicious question doesn't really work in taking us to situations. Testing Kuno's patience here. Eh. I probably should stop trying to do the checks. I'm probably just screwing myself over at this point. Normal's not what we got here. You gotta work with what we have for now. I'm like boiled meat and curled dairy. Human being decomposes. Letter R wears a crown on room below, light above descending. Trash canner. Trash canner is locked. Sliding on the padlock that says whirling in rags. Something here, non-significant case for sale. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Oh, it is a trash. It is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it. Keep the hunch to yourself. Finally, inspect the lock. How do we get the lock open? We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or Lieutenant. Or we could ask a heathen manager to whirling in rags. Probably has one. Alright. Do not like this camera angle. Or well, how much I'm being shown. Several footprints in the mud left by roads, any from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Okay, I'm gonna just start saving at this point. It makes myself a lot easier, because I'm gonna keep failing these checks at this rate. Visual calculus, come on now. There we go. Maybe more than 12? No. 8 pairs of boots, let's shuffle back and forth in the mud. Go over them one by one. 1. Standard work boots, steel reinforced toes, number 6. Standard work boots, steel reinforced toes, number 4. 44, 43, 45, 46. Wait, which is it? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prince apart as it is. Coldness will preserve them. Their standard work boots, steel reinforced toes, number 44. Aberration, light as hair, even pace, same make a boot, number 41. Male or female? Possible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. Age is underdeveloped. Pretty good at this, aren't I? Not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else is a thin film of unimportance on it. A track burns in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. Count the rest. Going out of the standard. Yeah, another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration, the pattern of the sole. However, the right sole is smoother and more worn. How many? The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 400 million! Mm-hmm. Looks at the holes in the mud. I count 20. I think it's less than that. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Heavy one. 200 kilogram imprint. 200? Thanks for a moment. Could it be the combined weight of 2 people? One carrying the other is tied up? Let's say a heavy-built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man? Might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely. Could have been someone, an extremely obese person. From here, the boots the victim wear, that's not make sense. Sudden change in wind direction was the sense of running right in your face. He tries to continue. It's bad, very bad. Before you can heave, the wind change direction again, the greenhouse plastic flapping in its gust. He's wearing some kind of armored boots. Can't see any exotic prints here. His face muscle twitches. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough? My God, what was that? It keeps changing direction. It keeps changing. Are any of the prints deep enough, in your opinion? Yes. Which ones? Pine tree. That's a tree. I think we're close to a conclusion here. Admittedly getting a little confused here. One of them was carrying him over. Possibly, yes. Yeah, Mark's noting down his notebook. But why? You're thinking, why did they have to carry him? Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher, or just marched up to the gallows. You know, the victim refused to walk his own, maybe the victim was unconscious, or reading these prints could be wrong. Yeah. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see? An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other. Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Any ideas? Someone operating a joint batch. Paddle like a joiner in a harbor. Thanks for sending. Maybe a drummer. What people are looking for is a drummer? No, it's not. Forget I said it. We're not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver? A driver would wear out on the right shoe before the left. This elevator's on the right. Oh my lord. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a confusing game for me. Not thoughtfully. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam, see whether anyone strikes out as a potential subject. Seems prudent, no? Not sure we don't want to attract too much attention. Yeah, why not? Light step number 41. Woman or a kid? I don't think there's any way to be sure. Understood. Anything else? How old do you think these tracks are? A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller who reported the hanging. It's not impossible. No. I pulled last week's forecast to Coast Ravage Hall 7 days before freezing. The day before Dave's hanging was the last warm day. Anything happened here? What do I think? A lot of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching. Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy. We have a firm understanding of what's happening here. The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself. Another way, he concludes. What else? Went through all of it. See, I don't like how I'm like... Why is the camera so like... Oh, I don't like that. Whatever. It's out of reading, still climbable. It's over here. Take off. Someone's been trying to grow herbs in a greenhouse. Okay, let's take down the body. Hanged man. Corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. Face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gang in his mouth. Ugh. Look down, turn away. You seem to be holding your breath. Cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's laying out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Active decay, Lieutenant. The lieutenant raises a white piece of aluminum to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. It's about to blow. The cop's about to blow. Okay, I guess we're not.
The pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Hey, kid, Chuck. First me, you there, behind the fence. What strange words you use, girl.
I come from the woods, Kutavitu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing, eh? Get the fuck out of here!
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What is this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck...
What are you doing?
I'll die before I... Murder was the case they gave me.
She was almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Fuck him up, Kuno.
I'll die before I... You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody.
Hat drops even
Look
lower.
here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence. Alright, well clearly she doesn't want to talk to us. How do I get you down? Include high roofing material. Hold up. I told you I'm gonna save because I don't want to. don't want to fail anymore. I don't know why I'm there. Oh, piss off. This is gonna be... Oh man, I can already tell what kind of game this is gonna be for me. I'm gonna just fail every single check, even the medium ones, even the easy ones. Gosh darn it, game, you're gonna do this to me. I don't know how much I can mess with the RNG, though. For all I know, it could be set in stone. Let me just double check. What happens if I do this again? Oh, okay, so it's not... Okay. I'll probably figure out how the RNG works eventually, if it's literally just move around and do it. Because there's a secret door behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly. There it is, you see a shabby little door. What is this then? A tool shed? Peeks inside. Let's investigate. Revachol is pronounced Revachol. Orange is pronounced Oranje. Ooh, this isn't scary at all. Kuno's shack. Uh-oh. Wait, what did I just do? Go back down. Empty tube of magnesium supplements. Get out of my way or get fucked up. Money. Cured pig's head. Looks mummified. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder. Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. Lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean. What's the name about taking it? I swear I was someone is taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere? Perhaps not? He looks at you. This is below our pay grade, detective. However, what's the ladder in the corner? See that ladder there? Probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? The sacred path the local kids use. I know it's still the beginning, and I definitely should be prepped to fail really simple checks, but... So I was going to collapse soon. Restoration pills keep them rolling together. The bucket. Grand Koran 97. I don't appear anything else here. The art style, admittedly, is kind of make it hard to tell where I can and cannot go. Where's my coat? Looks like someone left his tarpaulin float hanging on the railing here. Look, Lieutenant! Someone left his coat behind. Yes, it's probably yours. There's the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make that jump. You look like you had done some track and field in your day. Do you think the cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump? The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, it looks over the ledge, a gold payment below. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meters top. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. The cloak looks like a bag of goodies flying on the wind. Who knows what the pockets may hide? Look around. Wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering at a distance over the container yard. What exactly are we doing up here? What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought that was their intention. Not right now. I feel like we're skipping something here, but just for the sake of seeing a eventual fail. Oh yeah. Holy wow, that's high. Doesn't seem dangerous. That must be crazy to suggest that. This is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Hey, what happened? Seems generally worried. I'm alright, Kim. I just can't do it right now. I understand. We can always come back when you're feeling better. Just a cloak, after all. Yeah, definitely expect some saves coming in this LP. I can already tell that. There we go. Chilly in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Continue your voyage to the salty air. This concrete fort welcomes you. You realize it's been a while since you felt alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline. I knew you could do it, the lieutenant exclaims. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now. Very firmly planted concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in. Take it. Police code me from a tarpaulin to be nigh wind and waterproof to warrant 3 bullet hole scanner on the surface. The commercial white triangle under RCM covers the garment's back. Where does this lead us? Where even am I going?
Yes?
Here's a unique strange buzzing sound. No. No, I'm not. I don't want to. I have no idea what I'm even doing right now. Our postcard. I'm wondering if that's a collectible. Magnesium. Neat office shades. Drama. Sure, why not? They look absolutely ridiculous. Like in a pot looks almost sentient. Dewey typewriter, model name is on the back. Every worker member equals member of the board right on top of the flyers. I'm glad someone's forgotten to properly close one of the drawers. It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this. Let's see what it's in, he thinks. Drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from outside worlds, from Mundi, Grad, and even Ilamara. Some materials may be handed over to companies inside Revachol and the Demodoc are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. Anything interesting? It's hard to make sense of these thick company folders. Alright, focus on the game blurry. Okay, well, we know what we're gonna do. Okay, good. What's ever hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. Look at the note. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items in the list have been crumbled out and the note itself is crumbled. Turns to the lieutenant. Look, him. A to-do list with a note of errands for Everard. Everard Clare, probably. Head of the Debradeurs reunion. He inspects the note. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here. That special borscht seems a bit odd on the list. Taking another look at the note. Alright. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Collecting rainwater. Cigarette butts. Snow was quietly covering numbers, wine bottles, and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here. Did I do this? Well, the lieutenant looks at you and then the bottles. Yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor. Yes, Lieutenant Marks dryly. That's pretty advanced, alright. Now let's move on. Night Watchman's booth. This is the Night Watchman booth. The name on the door reads Renee Arnox. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather. You need to rest. Your body's aching. Getting in here is taking something out of you. Have a seat. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look inside. Search the booth. If you must, the hair looks around, but please hurry. Pretty easy to spot up here. Nothing incriminating catches you. The cabinets are clean. Their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Take the picture. It's a black and white photo of a young couple at a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera. Why did you take that? Lieutenant asks, glancing at the photo. Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing. Fine, he nods. Let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here. I feel like I went back. I just did something I probably can't go back on. Aren't you create new scenes and quiz science? White pine trees are burned down and swing covering, looks like a forest under snow. I have zero idea what I'm doing. Rusting control panel, several knobs, 2 buttons marked Illuminer, and whatever that word is, are faded with use. It seems to control a large crane above. Container is attached to its hook block. Let us not press that. What's this? Oh, more money. More healing. You see a industrial lettering on the platform. Falsehood. Well, flirted pardon. I'm like just running around at this point. Shipyard has highly quiet, great machines are sleeping. I have like a map. Average require map of the city. Oh my lord. I honestly think I might have just like gone deep into something at the very beginning of the game. Musk oil and rust coming from the chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Oh, it's locked. No, so much for unlocking that. More money. Special side thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Hello.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi. From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisant? On Moody?
Container, used to be Walpines. Container, now belongs to Everett.
Hi!
Everett, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you're not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
No, of course not.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You work here? Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. Everyone calls me Leo. Well, a man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Everett is away. He chuckles. Actually, Miss Duford is the right-hand man. But she's a lady. Good-hearted chuckle again. Who is Miss Buford? Lieutenant looks up at Leo. Real pretty lady with skin like those Dukes and Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. They're real nice to suck on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down behind sides of the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here. I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's be nice. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo. Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo. Lieutenant smiles at the little man. Well, thank you a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider. Kind of reminds me of I forgot his name from Whispers of the Machine. The robot guy. I feel like some of these guys don't really get how much I bust my ass from them here. But you guys are all right. Where is everyone? The harbor's empty. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates. Even the scabs are coming in. Leans in with a confidential look. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on a strike. We haven't worked for 2 months now. So, no one is working? Not everyone is down there, of course. She chuckles. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate. Pauses to think. But Titus and his boys got in some drunken trouble, and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into? Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business. He smiles and leans closer. Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everard telling them to take some time off. But what did they actually do? I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know? I haven't seen a fight I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school. Easy, Leo. Let's keep on the Hardies. Let's keep this on the Hardies. He looks to you for assistance. Look at him. It's not gonna be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow. Okay, Leo, let's see about this fight you got into. I remember I was the runt of the class, he laughs merrily. The bigger boys always used to pick on me, you see. I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Blew off the handle like nobody's business. Mr. Everard and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needs stitches on his head. He chuckles again. Noel's never started another fight with anyone after this. Oh my goodness. Ooh, here's gonna be long parts, I can already tell. Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make them our banners? Oh, yes, he cries excitedly. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. My old head of mine ain't so good keeping things and no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. What was that about the borscht? Oh, yes, I've been taking special whirling borscht to men every day since the strike started. The little guy chuckles merrily. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. Shakes his head with a wide smile. I feel like I could take on Miss Ronaldin's bored dogs every time the lunch is done. What do you mean by taking the soup to the men? Is it for the striking? Yes, I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Something's off about this borscht. I'm gonna look into it. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. Little guy nods. You do that. Yes, sir. What are you doing with the containers? Oh, I'm just making sure I'm covers for them. Some containers here. Yes, I am. So it's easier. Oh my god. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. Waves in the containers towering above them. What's going on here? Should be easy. There we go. Yeah. Containers in the yard are green and wild pine slavery, and the mountain rising behind Leo is all red and unique colors. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container's yard's core. That looks like a massive redecorating operation. Why do you need sheet covers? No, not really. He shrugs and continues merrily. Mr. Everard doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone. This looks like a massive redecorating operation, Leo. Yes, they're hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Devoirs Union logo on them. Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful. Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all, the little guy affirms merrily. You're Ubi, right? Oh, yes. Wars and raised in the Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know that there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors. Thank you for clearing, Firefox, sure. What's that container over there? Oh, that one. It looks at a container. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up. I'm looking for the leader of the Dock Workers Union. Oh, you want Mr. Everard, then? He's an awfully nice fellow. He is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They live their entire lives here in this neighborhood. He coughs, then continues immediately. Guys like Mr. Everard, Mr. Everard, and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Easy now, Leo. I just want to know where I can find the man. Oh, Mr. Everard, so he always is. In his office, of course. Points to the two joint containers on your right. Okay, I'm off. Huh. I do feel like we definitely got somewhere that I'm not even sure, like, what is going on. Because, wow. I think I'm going to call it here, though, everybody. Next time we do something, because I'm honestly not even sure what's supposed to be going on. We just suddenly went to investigate the body, and then I pushed this whole going to the shipyard, and days going by. I don't even know anymore. I'll see you all next time.